Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid review. Real Madrid 2, Celta Vigo nil. A pretty comfortable win, I would say. Celta Vigo didn't really give us the toughest game ever. I don't think many people expected Celta to give us that tough of a game, but you never know. They've got some really good players in there. Iago Aspas, but a player that we were all looking out for, Gabriel Veiga, as well. So look, they have a solid side. They are going to be a mid-table team. I don't think Celta will get relegated, or will they even be in the conversation to get relegated. But they just weren't really that threatening overall. They had a couple of chances, yes, but except for that, it's a pretty simple, pretty comfortable win. And for Real Madrid, it's another win. I mean, look, since Villarreal, we haven't lost. And I know it's only a couple of games, but since Barcelona, we've only lost to Villarreal. Now, put it that way, we've won 2-0 against Chelsea, 2-0 against Cadiz, 6-0 against Real Madrid, and 4-0 against Barcelona in the Copa del Rey. Except for the 3-2 loss to Villarreal, we have been on a winning streak. And if you look at how Real Madrid have been playing for the last 2-3 weeks since that Barcelona game, except for that Villarreal game, which was a one-off, the team has started to show its qualities. And of course, maybe that is just a couple of games, but I'm hoping to see this leading up to Manchester City on May the 9th, which is about 2 weeks away. Because, look, everyone has City as the favourites, which is expected, which isn't surprising, which, to be fair, I would say, yeah, City are the favourites. So, look, let's see what we can do. But another solid performance, and we get the job done. It's another 3 points. Let's see what happens in the Barca game that we're playing today, actually, against Atletico. And in my preview, which I did, we looked at Barcelona's remaining fixtures, and compared to Real Madrid's fixtures until match day 38, about 8 or 9 games left to go, Real Madrid have a slightly easier run-in. We're playing more mid-table teams than Barca. Barca are playing a couple more teams that might be challenging for Europe. So if they do lose to Atletico Madrid, maybe, just maybe, 8 points could be something to try to get at. But I don't think that's going to happen. And if we wanted to be the champions and had the chance to overcome Barcelona, we would have done so a month ago when we played Barcelona at the Camp Nou and we lost. So look, to do it now and try to win the title now, it's impossible realistically. So let's not think too much about that. Let's put our focus in the Champions League and the Copa del Rey. We've got one more game of the Copa del Rey until we could win it or we could lose it. Let's see. But let's talk about this game. 2-0 win. Pretty simple. Pretty easy. 17 shots compared to 12. Actually, they had 12 shots, which is actually quite good. But not much that was going to test Courtois, really. First goal scored by Asensio. He's on some incredible form recently. Look, I did say that for me, Rodrigo deserved to start, but it's almost like Rodrigo or Asensio would play in this one, like a 50-50. And Asensio started, and I said if Asensio starts, I will back Ancelotti, and I will go, look, you know what, fair enough. And he did start, and you know what, he scored, fair enough. And he's proving himself. He's proving himself with the chances he's getting, and I'm sure that's what he wants. game time and the chance to prove himself, because if he can get the chance to prove himself, we know he can prove himself based on the way he's been playing. And he did quite well, got that goal. Vini Jr., nice pullback for Asensio, who just strikes into the top corner. And that is brilliant. That is brilliant. And the form that Asensio is on, I'm pretty sure he's the top scoring Spanish player in 2023 right now. So he's on some incredible form. Let's see about that contract situation. Whether he wants to stay, we are not too sure. Based on how he's been going at, it seems logical for him to stay, you know? But let's see. Second goal, Militao, bullet header. Brilliant. Asensio with the corner and headed in by Militao's bullet header. Brilliant. Militao, what a player he's been. Arguably the best centre back in the world, would you say? But what a player he is, and genuinely a leader and one for the future. One for the future, and yeah, brilliant player he has been. Brilliant header as well, a bullet header past Villa to make it 2, and that was all it needed to get us the 3 points. So that is basically all for this game. Realistically, some chances. Asensio with another effort, but he tries to lift it over the keeper by just then straight at the keeper. Vini Jr. thinks it for Benzema, whose header is denied by Villa's legs. And a chance for Celta here. Aspas tries to run past Courtois, but Courtois does well to stretch out to deny Aspas. So, back to what we were saying about the Champions League and the Copa del Rey. The full focus will now be, and will now have to be, on those competitions, because realistically, they're not going to close down Barca. Even if they lose to Atletico, 8 points with 8 games to go. There is 3 losses in 8 games. It's not happening. Barca are not losing 3 games. They're just not losing 3 games. I can expect Real Madrid to win every single game, but I can't expect Barcelona to lose 3 out of 8. I just can't. So, look, Barca are going to win the league. Fair play to them. They have been the deserved La Liga champions. And Real Madrid have to put the focus in the Copa del Rey, which is at least a trophy. And then the Champions League 3 days after, basically. Which is going to be tough against City, a side that we know are going to be very dominant, and the side that are coming in as favourites, but we can only hope for the best to happen. But I'm very impressed with Real Madrid recently. We've been playing really, really well. Couple of 2-0 wins recently as well. Let's keep this momentum going. Next couple of games, I'm pretty sure we have, is it Girona away right after this, and then we have Girona away in our next game, and then we have Almeria at home, and then Real Sociedad away before the Osasuna game, and then you got Man City, and then you got Getafe, and then you got Man City, Valencia, Rayo, Sevilla, Athletic Club. So realistically, except for the cup game against Osasuna and Man City, which we don't know if we're gonna be able to go through, it's not that difficult of an end to the season, and let's just hope we end the season on a strong, on a positive, and that will be dependent on whether we do make it through to the final of the Champions League. But we'll leave that story to another day, shall we? So before I leave, it is now 4 games in a row of 2-0 wins. Since the Barcelona loss in La Liga, the only defeat we have had is Villarreal at home, 3-2. So it's a good run of form, and let's see what we can do in our upcoming games. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button instead, subscribe to the channel on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.